Alright, so first off, why is y'all always bringing out shit that the common folk don't give a shit about? I don't give a shit about no Babycade. I don't give a shit about no Countercade. I don't give a shit about no Collectorcade. I don't give a shit about no Couchcade. I don't give a shit about no Projecticade. None of that shit. It ain't worth it. They'd rather throw shit in our face that the common person that loves Arcade1Up for the 3/4 scales, they don't want it. You're throwing these who the fuck wants a Collectorcade when there's so many other companies that done did that shit already?
He's right. What's up, ladies and gents? It's your boy Mo, coming to you this morning with a video, well, a different variety of the video that I was going to put out. So, you guys saw the beginning. CT Jason, my dude, literally said everything that I wanted to say in the original video that I recorded this morning. Originally, the video was going to be, hey, yo, let's talk about the Collectorcade. But, considering Cool Toy, console kits, Michael B, P-Dubs, and many others have already talked about that, yeah, let's not do that. Instead, let's talk about the lane that Arcade1Up is driving in currently, and what lane should they really focus on, right? Now, let's be real. Y'all can see my background. Y'all can see all the random stuff I got. You know what I mean? For those who don't know, the Collectorcade was leaked about, what, a month ago on the GameFly leak. The GameFly week, right? The GameFly leak. And it's death stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if anybody knows, but, like, I got a bunch of death stuff already. So the kicker about the Collectorcade is it's coming out, it's like 13 inches, 3.2 inch screen, etc., right? But it's supposed to give you, and I use air quotations, the arcade experience on 16-bit ROMs. So y'all know what that means, right? Sega Genesis games. Yeah, I mean, until it's confirmed different, that's how I'm taking it. Genesis games. You know, whatever, right? But you look at it, it's one player, you know, whatever else, right? And it's all renders. The thing is, we're all going off renders right now. We won't know until somebody else gets the gimmick in their hand, right? Then the question becomes, the question doesn't become who is it for, because it's pretty much for anybody who wants to put extra stuff on their desk or whatever else, like, you know what I mean, to make their desk look more festive. I don't have any room on my desk for it, you know what I mean? The concept and the idea is cool, but there's already companies out there that are doing this. New Wave Toys does it. God, the other group, their name escapes me. But you guys know there are companies already out here doing this. And on the game website, you know, whatever, it's £69.99, right? So what is that, about 80, 90 bucks US? So probably $100 is probably what we'll get it for here, or whatever else, right? But why is that the focus? I get the appeal that, you know, to casuals, hey, this is something they can buy, etc., right? But the thing is, if you go into your Walmart or I almost said Toys R Us, but hell, Toys R Us is in the East Coast somewhere. So you go into your Toys R Us or you go into your Kohl's or whatever, right? There's already small form factors of these arcades that you can pick up. You know, are they the best quality in the world? No, of course not. You know what I mean? But they're there. But that being said, like, you already had, what's boggling my mind and what's blowing my mind right now is, like, the arcade ROM already exists. They've already been making Mortal Kombat arcade games. Hell, they're coming out with the Mortal Kombat 30th Legacy and 30th Anniversary Collection without Daniel Pacino on the side. So you're going to tell me you have access to these ROMs and you're putting on the console versions? Again, it's all speculation. We can only go off what the description says. And the description says 16-bit. That's the Sega Genesis. You know what I mean? And it's wild because it's like, CT made a good point in this video. If you guys haven't watched the video will be linked out in the description. You know what I mean? Check it out. If you're not following my dude, CT Jason, man, he's a good dude, man. Like, real talk. And he's the one hosting Home Arcade Challenge that yours truly is a judge on, right? And he says something that's very true. iArcade is going to have more online titles. They might not be the best, but they're going to have more online titles than Arcade1Up will. Hell, today they're rolling out 5 more titles for their online alpha. Again, we're not saying they're the best quality, but it's progression. They're worrying about online stuff and giving people what they want, right? And Arcade1Up is worrying about that stuff. Like, that's not the wave. Come on, y'all. Like, let's be real. Instead of being like, okay, cool, we have this coming out, this coming out, this coming out, this coming out. Again, E3's been canceled, so I don't know what they're waiting for now, you know. And granted, they've been doing some cool stuff. Golden Tee got announced, and then it came out 2 weeks later. You know, we're still waiting on the Shaq XL being out. We're still waiting on a date for Killer Instinct Pro. I imagine that's going to be in the summer sometime, you know. But what are y'all doing? Collectorcades? Really? So, and I don't know what the deal is with cades, party cades, couch cades. I almost said baby cades, but One Up Weekly named those. You know what I'm saying? So, all these cades, but there's like no innovation. Do I understand innovation costs money? Yes, of course. Yo, but you guys are tastemakers. Like, legit. Come on, right? Y'all got Hatchimal money. Like, let's be real about it. It's a good idea. You know, it's and the thing is, like, and I understand the business side of it. It's an impulse buy. Somebody will walk past in the store and they'll see it and be like, okay, this is kind of cool, and pick it up, right? But there's another Mortal Kombat one that's out already. I think it's like 30 or 40 bucks. And it actually plays, and it plays well, you know? It's confusing. It looks a lot more like an actual Mortal Kombat cabinet, so I give it that. It looks really good. But is this the stuff that you should be focusing on? At this point in time, is this what you should be worried about? Do you worry about the couch stuff, or do you worry about the complaints of your consumers? And when I say the complaints of consumers, I mean us, the diehards, the fans, the some of us who allegedly we have 1099s. You know what I mean? And we work for Arcade1Up, man. Look, if we're gonna talk about the good, we gotta talk about the bad. And just like the old Pac-Man plug-in that's been repurposed for the Couchcade, just like the Mega Man with the boomerang controller that you were able to ROM hack, we gotta talk about this. Like, come on. Where's your focus? Pick a lane, stay in it, make that lane the best lane it can be. You know, y'all know me. I'm against risers. I'm team no riser all day. Focus on giving us those cabinets legacy style without a riser. Give us the titles that we want. You know, make the online great. You know, add in features that people have been looking for. Not worrying about desk crap, because that just ain't it. Again, I can't put it more eloquently than he did. And literally, this video was talking about something completely different, about how, oh, you can pre-order it over there, and it's got this, and it's only got a one-button control deck and no USB ports, and blah blah blah, yakety smackety, right? And that's the other thing, you're putting this gimmick out, right? Your competitors are putting it out with a USB port. If you look at the Street Fighter one, for example, right? There's a port, it comes with like two controllers. There's one on the cabinet, there's a separate controller, and then there's a USB port to plug it in, right? You can plug an extra controller, an external one. You guys aren't even doing that. Unless I missed it. But I didn't see a port. And I might just be blind. It's early in the morning when I'm re-recording this, because I recorded the video yesterday. Like, that's crazy. Legitimately, it's crazy. So, I know it's coming out already, and we can't do anything about that. You know what I mean? And it's not a, hey, don't put your stuff out there, because everybody likes desk stuff. Okay? Like, I have a desk full of desk crap. But if that desk crap is going to cost about $90 or $100, y'all can keep that. Focus on what's important. Because, like CT Jason said, man, y'all might get passed by. Not right away, but you get passed by, you know. And I get the idea, you know what I'm saying, I get the ideology that they can pretty much buy any franchise and have whatever else. I respect that. I get that. You know, it's business stuff, you know. Make those money moves. But what happens when, you know, if somebody else comes along, you know what I mean, and they're doing what you're doing, but better. You guys do a really good job at selling nostalgia. No one takes any of that away from you, because that's what it is. These things behind us, Street Fighter, Big Blue, Marvel's Capcom, Killer Instinct, Pac-Man over there in the corner, it's all nostalgia, because it's fulfilling the dreams of us who've wanted to have an arcade in our homes. But eventually, nostalgia is going to run old. and eventually you got to deliver. I'm MikeOfAllTrades. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and all that jazz. And I'll catch you on the next one. Later.